Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? Past the 60, past the 60. Come on. Hey, go.
They'll run here with a rookie. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Vikings 0. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We talk about this Washington defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit.
Here's a diving catch right side. From Commanders territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
Incomplete.
The Vikings at 10-2 on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now it's Mahomes again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And again, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
They'll try and run for that 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And some space here.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Washington. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 29, 2 short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
And the Commanders have regained the lead.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
This makes the score. Commanders 14, Vikings 8. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot of playoff football.
19 yards.
First catch here for London, and also a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Frankie Luvu on the start. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Commanders' 37-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Check. Yellow. Attack.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Yellow.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
15. 65.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Here's Newton.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Down the sideline he goes.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
19 target.
A first down carry for Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
To throw is Newton.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Washington.
And they'll keep winning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Commanders have yet again retaken the lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. So now Washington will again go for 2.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Washington will line up with a 2-point conversion.
70 Ranger. Go.
Newton going to try and throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
The score, Commanders 20, Vikings 16. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First down.
Now here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
10 yards on the
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Saquon Barkley, 43 yards. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Throwing is Newton. Makes a connection with his running back, Derrick Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Henry out of the pistol. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Newton now to throw. Complete. It's Henry. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
17 yards.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check man, check man.
Newton to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
19 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight, go!
Now Newton. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Quentin Williams, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go! Bronco 80! Smash! Ready!
They'll run. It's Henry. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's brought in downfield by London. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will add 3 more to their lead and pushes it up to 6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Ready! Here we go, stop! Cougar 19, reload! Bronco switch! Ready, run!
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
On the stop. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to get that to his run back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Mahomes going to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Mahomes to throw once more. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Attack!
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Play action. Newton. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Back row 80. Go.
They snap it to Newton.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
That's good for a Vikings.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Mahomes going to change things up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort
Vikings are able to extend their lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for two.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it.
And he's got it. So they tried for two, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
It's a loss of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw, Newton. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Roll! Viking 18!
Inside handoff, Henry. And he stopped immediately there.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Newton now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
18 Rattler.
Newton rolling to his left. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. He had the option, decided to keep it. I don't know that it would have mattered either way, though. Defended pretty well.
It really was, wasn't it? Because option plays are really standard two-point calls, and you have to prep against them, and they did their prep well on that one.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel But they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going quickly out to the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The Vikings, 1st down.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there, and they end up making the play.
Now here's Mahomes. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson from 6 yards away. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try.
2-point conversion.
43! 43! Hey, 43, 43, 15.
They'll try and throw for it. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 to that.
He's got a man complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders get a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Newton going to try and throw. And they will get back to him in one score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the fourth.
34. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Smith on the stop. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Javarius Ward.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Kevin Pirates.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Looking deep downfield. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
He's brought down. That is
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
1-yard gain.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
2nd and 9.
Now a handoff running through the middle. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
Alert! Alert! Get it! Ready, ready?
They'll try to run this one right up the gut. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run.
109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Check, check.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At the 30-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Check.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here's 1st down.
Come on. Set. Go.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Next.
Henry up the middle. Shreds the tackle.
Nice.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Now the Commander's going to burn the second of their timeouts
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Check. 70 Lions.
Henry not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready?
Now it's Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition working the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Newton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here it is, 4th and goal.
60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Newton to throw. And he comes back with one complete. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact.
It's second down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw is Mahomes.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses,